Sorry for the dramatic title, but I'm gonna be honest, it actually kind of explains the situation pretty good. If you didn't watch my last video, I went around looking at, games that used to be big, and some of them still big, but were bought out by people and, were stuffed full of microtransactions and got ruined. Well, after I made that video, I got some comments telling me to do Big Studios. I didn't know what Do Big Studios was at the time, so I looked more into it, and they owned about 3 of the games I talked about. They owned Blade Ball, Dusty Trip, and Fish. They owned all of them. They didn't make them BT dubs, you know what I mean? No shit. I don't think these guys have ever had an original idea in their life, okay? And I looked into it more. They actually have their own website page. I'll pop it up right here. And it proves my point exactly. In my last video, I said these guys probably, buy, games, little games, or make little games, build up some capital, get some money, get some funding, and then they buy the bigger games and then make them pay to win, and then like a pyramid scheme, but like vice versa, keep going up and up and up, right? I think I was on the money. I don't want to, stroke myself too hard, but I think I was pretty close, because look at their bottom games. These have crazy visits, but like 0 players. You can tell these were big at one point. So they probably milked these for cash and kept going up and up and up until they got to the big fish. No pun intended, by the way. So they get so big to where they get to the corpos own our life level of big, right? And then they actually start buying good games because they want to make money. Like, look down here. I'm fine with them buying these stinkers. Like, these look like little games I would never play. But why do you have to buy actual decent popular games? And the weirdest thing with all these games is they're all owned by Do Big, right? But if you go into any of them, except Fish, as of now, it says they don't own it. It says Jandel owns Dusty Trip, and this other dude, I forgot his name already, I'll pop it up here, owns Blade Ball. So, but why doesn't the other guy own it? Do they all work for Do Big, I guess? I don't know. And you see, really, they don't ever want to slap their name on anything. Like, yeah, they have their own website, but they're not going to have, like, have their logo at the beginning. Like, another one, not Do Big. Name's going to get confusing, I know, but Big Games, another one that ruined my life. Pet Simulator, Big Paintball. They made all those games. Cool games that are full of microtransactions. But they always have that, like, DJ Khaled producer tag at the beginning, right? Like, they always have that. So, where's that in this? Because I feel like the reason why they don't have something like that is because people are going to see that and realize that, oh wait, it's these scumlords. Because I'm gonna be honest, these guys don't have the greatest reputation. They really don't. Every game they have made has just been shoehorned full of microtransactions, baby. I'm talking about Bible currency, boosters, and my favorite, gambling. You gotta have that. I mean, what's a game about gambling, right? And it's crazy because they own so many of these games, they actually probably own at least 10% of the front page. And this got me wondering, how profitable really is this? How much money do these guys truly make? Well, let's see how much they make. Okay, so I searched up how much money do 5,000 players make in Roblox. I'm retarded. So we go down here. It says some developers suggest that even fully monetized games with 5k CCU, this is concurrent players, so, game average is 5k. These guys own a million games. But let's just go for the 3 biggest games they have, right? Let's just lowball it. Could still earn a few 100,000 Robux per month with poor monetization. This game does not have poor monetization, but I'm going to be nice and even lowball it more than that. We're going to just assume that every 5k players is 100,000 Robux. And look, they got this convenient number right here. Thank God they do. 229,000 players playing our game. Let's round it up to a nice 230,000. 4,600,000 Robux is how much they make off of all their games monthly. At minimum, Do Big Studios is making $16,000 a month off just Roblox games. This number is not accurate at all. It's probably triple this number, but it kind of gives you the idea why these corporations exist and why they do this. Some of these Roblox corporations are so big, they actually work with said brands. GameFan, a smaller corporation, actually works with official brands. They work with actual brands. These corporations have gotten so big, they've gotten genuine licensing. BT dubs, these games also still suck. Like, these games aren't that good. Military Tycoon. Wait a minute. No way. Is this the Military Tycoon I'm thinking of? Oh my god! Fuck them! Wait, they ruined this too! This is what I'm saying, dude! Games you didn't think were owned by corporations are owned by corporations. It says Infinity Interactive. It says nowhere anywhere that it's owned by GameFam, but it is. These games that you think ain't owned by no one are owned by someone. It's like brands in real life. You don't think it's owned, but it's owned by a corporation. Every game you play, half of them are going to be owned by corporations. And for the most part, not a single one cares about the health of the game, because that's not why they bought it. They bought it because it was profitable. And the issue is, they buy these games that were never designed to have the microtransactions. They finger fuck in there, dude. They don't care. They just shove it in, whether it fits or not the theme. To any aspiring developers out there, I know the end goal is to make a fat bag, right? And sometimes it gets overwhelming. But please, if you're gonna sell to someone, don't sell to some corporate overlord, because they're gonna take your game and make 10 times the money with it and ruin the game's legacy and name, dude. And like any corporation, these guys are scumlords. These guys eagerly prey on people that have games that blow up. It's too much for them to handle, and they reach out their hand like they're gonna help them, but you're making a deal with the devil, bro. They do not give a shit. They want to take your game and pump it full of microtransactions. They don't care about your help. They're going to promise you help and all this and fixing it. I'm pretty sure that's what they promised to Fish, and Fish got a little bit more than help. Game Fam, when they made their games with, you know, official collabs and corporations, I'm pretty sure they went on a whole big sue wave to get all these games that were like fan creations of the brands they had with Roblox to take it off their platform so they could be the only one with the brand on there. Roblox is all about, they literally say when you boot up into the game, powering imagination. There's nothing imaginative about corporations. The entire point of Roblox, all the faults, all the flaws of Roblox, what makes it really worth it to the player. You know what still makes it worth it? The creativity and the player. Tons of people that have made hit games on Steam started out developing games on Roblox. It is a stepping stone for a lot of developers to make bigger and better games off or on Roblox. It is a huge help to people in exploring their creativity and really getting into what they want to make. And Roblox is great because it shows that any developer can make a living and make money off their game that they just made, and really just, you know, they get to build a community, they get to please people, they can make their own game. And corporations go against that entire idea of Roblox. These corporations strictly contrast the idea that you really want to push, and I just hate how Roblox works with some of them. Roblox should not work with them. They honestly should probably push themselves away from them. But the reason why they work with them is because they make them so much money. It is a bigger benefit working with these people than not working with them. In Roblox, at the end of the day, they're a corporation as well, and they want money. There's nothing creative about buying a game that you don't care about and pumping it full of microtransactions and ruining its core mechanics. And I know I only brought up the 3 big companies, you know, big games, 2 big studios, and Game Fan, but they really are like the 3 musketeers, the 3 horsemen. They are really the biggest ones and the ones that come to my mind when looking into this and researching, because I already knew about big studios, but then I did more research, looked into it, and found this. And again, this is a surface level looking at what they make, kind of understanding why they do it and how many games they own. This is all the stuff on the surface. Imagine actually someone deep diving, getting into their devious chat logs and what they do. Because I'm pretty sure if they're this scummy up front, I can't imagine what is underneath them. If someone wants to do beyond surface level digging, I'm sure they can find some insane shit on them. So, if there's a lesson to take from this video, don't sell to the big corporate overlord. Keep your game or sell it to your friend that may not sell it. I don't know. Just make sure it does not fall to fucking, I don't know, Arasaka, Militech. I don't know at this point. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe if you made it this far. If you want to hear more premium yap sessions. Usually it has a little bit more quality than this, but you know, yeah, who am I lying? It's a Pagama video. Anyway, love you all. See you all in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.